to all the frozen people of the world. My name is Metro Fox. Welcome to Stories, the Path of Destinies. It's a furry game that I know of so far. Ooh, colorful. And new. I did a little bit just to test it, but I did not get far, people. I am sure of you. I literally stopped at nothing but the tutorials.
Once upon a time, the infamous rover Renardo plundered the floating isles.
I am Renardo.
Then his mother called him to her deathbed.
No, mother!
Swear to me that you won't die on the gallows, she rasped. Reluctantly, he swore. And he whiled away his days at home with music, cards, and wine. But the Emperor had changed.
The toad.
He'd been good once, a shy, almost humble toad. He'd built universities. Then people started whispering about mass graves in the woods. Midnight rituals, victims screaming.
A cult?
The Imperial Ravens would round up entire villages, and no one ever returned. The Ravens had come to Ubar scouting for ancient books said to be of great power. But the librarians had hidden the books, so they'd burnt the librarians. The citizens, outraged, had driven them off. The Ravens had come back with dropships. The kid had fled with one of those books. He was brave and dumb and wanted to join the rebellion. And Renardo had promised his mother he'd protect him.
I'm pretty sure regretfully. But our king is a toad, so will that make him a hypno-toad? I don't know. So, yeah, I've never played this game, so this is gonna be fun. Hopefully. Maybe. It all depends, really.
The kid was looking down, watching his city burn.
Oh, no.
Sorry, kid. Renardo told the kid. Look, if we give them the book, they'll leave you alone. My mother died for this book! I promised her I'd protect you. Oh, damn it. The kid had run off. With the book, of course.
Of
so
course.
Renardo had to run after him.
Hold right mouse to move. Why does it have to be right mouse? Protect Peter.
The two ravens were staring at the kid like he was their dinner, which probably was what was in their tiny brains. Hey, Renardo said. They cocked their heads at him. Pick on someone as ugly as you. Wait, that didn't come out right. For the Emperor! The ravens cawed and rushed at him.
And take that! Aha! When an enemy is about to attack, move and click to counter. Alright. Ow. Take that, you scoundrel! Did I win? I think I mean...
A dropship flew overhead. He hoped they hadn't noticed him. The kid.
No! I didn't see a dropship, but okay. Hold to grab, aim, release the throw. Okay. Be gone! This is Sparta! That is fun to do.
Oh, right. The Gate of Heroes. Someone's idea of a joke, making the Skyship docks a gated community. You needed a hero's sword to open it. And the kid was on the other side of the gate.
Oh, come on.
Let you through. Promise me you'll take the book to the rebels. Or I'm gonna steal your ship.
What?
I'm not taking that damn book anywhere. And neither are you. Try and stop me, laughed the kid. I bet you don't even have a hero sword. And with that, the kid hopped away. Had to hand it to the kid. He was an idiot, but he had guts. Where was Renato going to get a hero sword?
Well, if you stop narrating and let me explore, I might know. Maybe in here?
War and wind essence? That sounds about right. I'll need a workshop, though.
How about here?
Perfect.
Swords. This is a sword crafting menu. Here you can craft and upgrade powerful magic swords. Gather required materials from the chest scattered throughout Boris. Select a sword current level and special power. Select a sword special power at the next level. Resource needed to upgrade. You have enough resources. Craft your first sword.
A hero sword. QED.
QED? Haha! Okay, I guess I'm done.
This is what he got for settling down and finding people to care about. The kid's mum had been a swell cook, and she'd laughed at Renato's jokes, even when he didn't know he'd made one. And then the ravens had come to burn her.
No!
And she'd made him promise to protect the kid. But she never told him where the book was. Just the kid.
Seriously, lady? Well, open sesame. Alright. Let's continue forward. Or not? Or, oh, I'm supposed to go up here.
He came up to a ledge. It was too far to jump. There'd been a bridge here before, hadn't there?
Then the
and there
kid...
was Peter, giggling at him. How'd you get across? He asked the kid. Where'd you find a hook? I hopped, said the kid. Wise-ass kid. Hey, look out behind you! Q, said Renato. Oh, ravens.
Oh, he was serious. Shit. Die!
It was time to talk some sense into the kid. Just hook his way across the ledge and chase the kid down. Thing was, he hadn't used his hook since he'd retired. How had he done it? Maybe if he meditated at that altar there, he'd remember his old skills.
That's how this is gonna work? Alright. Use altar. Oh, so this is like a skill tree. Okay, that's cool. Each time you gain a level, you also gain a skill point. Spin your skill points at the altars scattered throughout Boris to gain new powerful abilities to upgrade existing ones. Okay, so skill tiers, yes, I kind of get that right now. There are 4 tiers of skills. The more troops you discover, the more tiers you unlock. Cool. Skill info. Here's your final description. You have a skill point to spend. Go and buy the hookshot.
It was starting to come back to him.
Posts can be
Something
hooked
you'd
in
never
order to...
completely forgot, like how to freeze time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
Okay. Anyway, posts can be hooked in order to cross gaps. Press Alt to hook post, or to pull enemies towards you. Ooh. But it consumes stamina. Alright, cool. So, press Alt, it said. That's cool. Oh, no. This way, buddy. There we go.
And there was the Farfarer. She was the fastest ship he'd ever known. She could do the Kester run in 12 furlongs. So the salesman had told him.
Sounds like a Star Wars joke.
Something told him the kid was about to walk into an ambush.
Uh-oh.
Stop! He shouted. I'm not giving you the book! Shouted the kid, and took off.
No! Kid!
Peter! But the kid ran for it, and a goblin nailed him with its eye.
Peter!
book was unburned. Next to it were the buckles from the kid's shoes, and a kid-sized pile of ashes.
Peter.
Damn it. Why hadn't he lied and told the kid he'd take the book to the rebels? The kid would be alive now. Really pissed off and betrayed, but alive.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Renato picked up the book. He couldn't let the Empire have it now. He was going to have to get it out of there. He'd be a wanted man. Probably have to join the rebellion just to have a place to dock. Well, he'd hated home life anyway.
Damn it.
What was the big deal about this book anyway? Maybe he should open it and find out. All that had been years ago. How many? The war was a blur, and now 3 Raven scout ships were chasing him. "Where are you running, rebel?" cawed the Raven captain over the loud hailer. Renato could see them cranking up their catapults. "Just going out for milk?" Renato yelled back. "Where can you run?" laughed the Raven horribly. Far behind him, another city was burning. The dark cloud above its island was thousands of Imperial ships. The fleet was doing a thorough job. "Take us to the rebel base! I will spare your life!" it cawed. The entire jury-rigged rebel fleet was only a few islands to the east. Beyond that were only the pillars of heaven, a sea of endless blood-colored tornadoes.
Ooh.
The rebellion was out of time, unless Renato could bring a game-changer. Maybe he could. Renato had found out where he could find the pieces of the Sky Ripper, the legendary weapon that had exiled the lost gods. Surely a legendary weapon could win the final battle. On the other hand, his old friend Lapino had sent Renato a desperate message saying he had a brilliant scheme to save the rebellion. If Renato could only rescue him. Renato dived the Farfarer towards the abyss. As he felt the heat of the jet stream, the Raven ships peeled off, not stable enough to follow him down there. Now it was time to choose. Lapino or the Sky Ripper.
So this is one of those choose-your-adventure type of games. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. I could go for a legendary weapon or a scheme. You know what? Let's gather ourselves some allies. So I'm gonna go with you can't make new old friends. The rebellion was out of time, and Renault needs a game changer. Even though Lapino wasn't what anyone would consider a game changer, he could come up with some harebrained schemes. Maybe rescuing him was worth it. Or build a Sky Ripper, an ancient artifact that defeated the lost gods who indeed be a game changer. Though it was split into 2 pieces many years ago, Renault could rebuild it by first getting its armature. Let's go with friends.
Ah, Lapino. Apparently, the Mad Rabbit had sold a Pegasus that he did not exactly own. Lapino always wiggled out of trouble, given time. But he was out of time. The Ravens had figured out that Lapino was a rebel spy.
Oh no.
If the fleet reached him first, they'd string him up for that. Never mind the winged horse.
That looks like it's laughing at him.
Lapino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen a winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait, where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the Ravens? Renato's blood was up. He just needed to smash something.
I always just need to smash something. Can I use the workbench? Ooh, gems. Gem socketing. This is the gem socketing menu. Here you can equip powerful gems that will augment both your offense and defensive capabilities. Your gauntlet has 3 sockets into which you can put gems. Select 1 socket to see your gems. Do I have any gems? Each gem has 3 levels, and its effective increase with each level. Picking up a gem you already have will automatically upgrade that gem's level. You can find gems in the chests scattered throughout boards if you're lucky enough. Energy on kill. I've not found this gem yet. Okay, swords. How about swords though? Don't have enough ore. No ore. No ore. So pretty much nothing. That's what I can do right now. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, let's check this way. Hey, ore! Oh, I can't cut the flowers. Can I cut this? Nope. Can I cut these? Nope. Is that a portal?
The platform used a hybrid propulsion system fueled by anti-gravity and wishful thinking.
Huh. Oh, there's some ravens. A lot of ravens. Some chests.
People were frightened these days. Just 2 weeks past, Reynardo had sneaked through an empty town and listened to the ravens caw about the Emperor's new taste in ritual sacrifice.
Oh, what's this one? Apparently nothing. Okay. Can I get in here? Nope. Let's see here. I'm just doing a little exploring because why not? But I guess I need to continue.
He wasn't that good.
Yet. Use altar. Ooh, what's this? The supernatural dash. Press move plus control to use. That'd be cool. It's not gonna let me though, is it? Ah, come on. So far, so good. A lot more ore. Found a carrot. Carrots are always nice. Do I go in here? Okay. Keep going forward. Oh! And you die. You die.
Come over here.
Come here. Ooh, nope. 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 Die, die, die. You die.
Ravens were landing everywhere. The advance guard.
Ooh.
He'd better get moving. If they got to Lupino first, they'd eat him for breakfast. Or
I leveled up.
a snack. Ravens weren't picky. If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners. Even top spies like Lupino. Where had the mad rabbit got to?
That's good to know. Question mark? I must hurry, apparently. Yep, be right back, people. And I'm back. I'm sorry about that. Had some postage come in, apparently. So, let's see here. Ooh, there's a chest. Going for the chest. More ore! I wish there was an easier way of moving around than this, especially when you have a bad computer. And, ooh, altar. valuable skill point, so let's use it for the
It was
death.
starting to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot, like how to freeze time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
Press move plus control to use. It says something about time. What is it? Defensive reflexes. Slow down time after a successful counter until your next action. Take a breather and plan your next move. Ooh. Aggressive defense. Countering an attack now causes damage. Increase your max health. Run faster. Ooh, what's this combo one? Ah, come on. Perfect strike. Attack immediately when the previous attack hits to land a perfect strike. Bonus damage and double combos. Ooh. A lot of cool things I can get later on. Oops, wrong one. It's supposed to be control.
Can't we just agree to disagree? Said Renato. No?
Nope. Who's next? Nope. Okay, did not mean for that to happen. Woo! Nope. 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 Nope.
Someone needs a fire.
And you die. Ha ha! Okay, I need health. Ah, there's no place for me to get health if I go back or try to. Ooh, I don't like how this looks. This does not look friendly at all. Okay, I think different gates open with different swords. That's why I'm seeing like a fire, dark. Okay. You guys play. And you just die.
Renato had learned so much. It was time to turn it into something he could use.
Very use. Let's go with that time. Do. Ooh. Come on, there has to be food somewhere. There we go. Hey!
Dirty and bloody, Renato finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Renato recognized the cards. It was Lapino's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The ravens are coming. Oh, the prison thing. Right, yeah, we see this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal. They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia. We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows. And that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who also happened to be a deadly sorcerer, and oh, his only daughter. That would be worth it. On the other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
Powerful sorceress or powerful item? Maybe Lapino was right. Maybe they should go kidnap the Emperor's only daughter and greatest general, Zenobia. Extracting intel out of her would turn the tide in the Civil War. Could no longer get the armature, its core was still within reach. Maybe it could still harness its power with Lapino's help. I don't want to piss off a general or the Emperor, so I'm gonna go with the magic item thing.
To make the Sky Ripper, The transcendent emperor had wrapped an armature around the eye of a god. Bernardo had already let that armature slip away to save Lupino's life. But even its core, the eye torn from a god, surely they could fashion a great weapon from that.
The core of the Sky Ripper? Lupino's excited. That's an actual thing that we could just go and get. You've been busy.
He sure had. Bernardo told him all the things he'd been up to. Soon they got to talking about old times, about wages they'd won and lost, and scrapes they'd barely got out of. It was good to be back with his friend.
Yay!
Bernardo grinned. He had a very good feeling about this.
I have a good feeling about this too.
It's beautiful here, thought Bernardo. He was thrilled to be back with his old war buddy. He'd missed the mad rabbit, but something was not quite right.
I have a bad feeling about this. I'm Han Solo. Get the core. Do 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 do. Ooh, what's this? Jump down? I don't want to jump down yet. Ooh. I want to open this. Fire essence! Ooh, and wind essence too. Ah, come on. Okay, so which way do I go from here? Apparently this takes me absolutely nowhere except... Ah, come on. Over here.
Who needed bridges anyway?
Woohoo! Open that chest. More ore. What's this? Why is it glowing? Oh, it takes me back! Awesome! So now I can jump down into this thing. Geronimo! Ooh, that was a long jump. Okay. This is a little too quiet. I just took a guess.
I wonder what I could make with all these sword crafting materials, thought Renato.
Well, I need to find a workbench first.
There was something sour in the air. Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time.
That's not always a good thing. I found more essence. Water and wind essence. Alright, let's just keep moving then. Those red crystals are pretty though.
You shall not pass.
And you will die? Ow. Lag, gotta love it. Haha!
Renato felt wrong all over.
What?
He could feel an almost palpable sickness in the air. And if the land could have tumors, they would look like these monstrous crystals. The forest was quieter than it had been. There were insects, but few birds, if you didn't count the ravens. Bernardo smelled sick animals and dying ones, but no healthy ones.
Oh.
And getting a bad feeling about this, Bernardo thought. Maybe Lapina was right. Maybe they should have kidnapped Zenobia instead of coming here.
Uh-oh.
Ah, impatient.
Did I possibly do a bad? Did I do a bad by accident? Oh, open sesame. Because at the same time, this would prevent the Emperor from gaining something very powerful to use against me. And you will die. You will die. Ow. You will die. You will die. And you will die.
Hey, where do the ravens go? The live ones, I mean.
They're all dead, Renardo. Ooh, it opens up for me. Awesome. There it is. The core.
As he held the radiant icosahedron, Bernardo felt queasy.
Uh-oh.
Like dozens of tiny worms were nibbling his insides.
Ew.
It wasn't healthy to be so close to the eye of a god. How could he use it? He could take it to the observatory. The scientists there could tell him how to harness its ancient power. But honestly, Bernardo ached to get away from it. He brought the core back with him to the Farfarer.
Ooh.
But honestly, Bernardo ached to be rid of it. Tell you what, said Lapino. I'll take it to the observatory. You attack the Imperial Outpost. The Imperial Outpost was a vital communications node. Taking it could shatter the Empire's ability to coordinate.
Okay.
And it would be full of secret plans and maps and maybe even rebel prisoners. It was a good target for a hero like Renardo.
Okay.
But what if Lapino got the core and then broke it or lost it? Or worse, was Renardo ready to take that risk? Maybe it was better if he brought the core to the scientists himself.
So, let's look at our options here. Could Renardo really rely on Lapina to bring it to the observatory? No, it was too risky. He would have to carry the core himself, even if doing so would expose him to its unhealthy aura. Or, if he could rely on Lapina to bring them the core, Renardo would instead assault an Imperial outpost and gain valuable intel for the rebellion. He'd also stay away from the core's unhealthy aura. But his friend, Lapino, would be constantly in the unhealthy aura as he's taken into the scientists. But with the outposts, I can gain more skills and possibly more allies. Let's go with that.
Trust me, Renardo, you won't regret this. I'll treat the core like it was my own baby daughter.
Eh.
As the Farfarer dived towards the Nexus, Lapino was jumping up and down with excitement. Stop rabbiting around, Renardo said. Lapino just stared at him. The moment the ship landed, Lapino leapt off the ship.
Okay, hopefully that was a good enough option. I don't really know. Ooh.
As
Have to
Lapino
trust.
vanished into the wilds of the Nexus, Renardo vaguely remembered Lupino had a baby daughter, didn't he? And he told her mother he was going out to get some Easter eggs, and he'd never come back.
What?
But Renato was relieved not to carry the core anymore. He was already feeling better. And who knows, maybe this time Lupino would get it right. And if Renato could take the outpost, he'd have access to all the Empire's communications in the sector.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. But first, let's go get our skill. Alrighty. What skill should we go for? Let us go with... Let's go with more health.
Would come in handy in a pinch.
Oh, okay, so that's the ship. So I need to use this crystal, I guess. Oh. It's another elevator. Cool. Gotta love magic. Do 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 do. Hookshotting. Or keep going forward. Well, is there something up there?
If they didn't want their things broken, they really ought to make them stronger.
Ooh, I can get more stuff. And health. Health would be so useful right now. Ah, come on. Get it. So where would this take me? Okay, this will just keep me going higher and higher. So I'm just gonna go over here.
Once you try it, you're hooked.
Ha 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 ha. Funny. Comedy. So I can't get in there yet. But I can get over here and open this. A lot of ore. But still no workbench. Kinda beats the purpose. Oh well, I'll just break all these crystals. Come on, break the crystal. Alright, time to teleport. This is fun. I'm liking this game. Okay, let's just keep on moving. Ooh. Okay, that's a close one. Just keep moving forward. Open sesame! Alrighty. Oh, come on! Wait, what? Avoid the Warlock's fire spell. It will damage everyone in the area once it explodes. Oh! Crap! Woo! Oh god. Oh god, no. You will die. You will die. Oh, come on. Nope. You will die. You will die. Whew. I hate warlocks now. Because that was scary. Alrighty. Not in range. There we go. Open this up.
Well, no sense collecting more materials. It was time to make something pointy.
Yes. Where's a workbench, though? Because I really can't make anything pointy without a workbench.
Renato caught his breath. His joints still hurt, but he couldn't feel the poison in his system anymore. He'd let the armature slip out of his hands to save his friend Lupino. Of course he had to let Lupino take the core. The rebellion needed every man doing his duty. And the rabbit would be no good taking on an Imperial outpost.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree.
A very clever engineer named Elon Muskrat had got his start making floating platforms. Not many people knew that.
There's stuff down there. Is there a workbench around here I can use? Finally. Swords. Look badass. A void blade. Ooh. Don't have enough for it though. With thorn. Don't have enough. I just need one more fire essence for this one. So I'll just have to upgrade this one.
His trusty old sword was always a little better when he sharpened it.
Hold shift to activate magic swords. Swords consume energy while activated. Use the wheel to switch swords. Interesting. Ooh, recover health over time. That's cool. Any gems? I don't have a gem. That's cool. Wait, what is that? Whatever it is, it fell off. Ah! Come on, just die. Oh god. Ah! I was trying to get out!
Renato took the outpost with a song in his heart. Soon, he was stuffing his sack with key messages from and to the fleet. One message caught his attention. A high priority order has been given by the Emperor himself to locate something called the Iblis Stone. It was somewhere on a desert island. Renato had a bad feeling about this. Iblis was the name of one of the lost gods.
Ooh.
If the Emperor was diverting ravens to search for it, maybe he should try to find it first. Then the Far Speaker Toad chortled a new message. The observatory had been sacked by ravens. Lupino and all the scientists had been taken to the mountains. Why? Why had he trusted Lupino again? And now the Empire had the core. Renato hailed the rebel base to warn them. But their Far Speaker didn't crouch back. Was the base under attack too?
Oh. Maybe he should rescue his friend. After all, none of this would have happened if he had taken the core to the science himself. Maybe the Imperials wanted him to rush out and rescue his friend, to distract him from the real danger, the rebel base. Maybe he should leave Lupino to his fate and investigate the base. Save Lupino.
Who knew what was going on at the base? But he knew what the ravens would do to Lupino if Renato didn't rescue him fast. What are old friends for, if not to need rescuing every few days?
Ugh. This is so difficult, but I like it. It's like even if you think you're choosing the right option, it somehow backfires. This just...
Renato felt a twinge of doubt. Should he have gone to the base? No. Logically, wherever they'd taken Lapino was probably where they took the core, right? Oh, why couldn't Lapino have just, for once, not got himself captured? Was that too much to ask? He shouldn't be too hard on the rabbit. No, he meant well, and he was insanely brave. You had to admire that.
I'm just gonna heal myself up. Oh, I don't have enough magic. But I am gonna stop it right here, folks. I do hope you like this. Please like and favorite you enjoy. Spank that subscribe button if you can. Also, this is awesome. I do recommend you guys trying this. Remember, it's Stories, Path of Destinies. I think that's what it's called. And it is very fun. If you have anything you want me to try and play, please leave it down in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll see you all next time. Stay fluffy, my friends.